Good evening and welcome to the show. Alan and Obi, Classic Canine Companions. Tonight what we're going to be doing is a little bit of thinning on the back here. So you don't take off the length, but what it does is, because it's coming into spring and we're getting really good weather, I notice that Obi gets really hot under the collar very quickly when we're out. So we'll start the show as I always do, by taking this collar off. I'll put it here so I don't forget it. Every time I go to take Obi for his last walk at night, I always forget I take the collar off, and then I've got to go hunting for it, so I make sure I put it in a place that I can find it. So I hope everybody's had a good week and a good weekend, and you are all looking forward to the coming week. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So start the show as I always do, just a good brush through, just to get them relaxed, get them used to the brush. Oh, you're sitting down already, are we? So it's been a busy week for me so far. I've been all over East and West Sussex, from Shoreham to Arundel and Rottingdean today, looking for places to put my table up. And I'm looking forward to getting back out in the streets again. I've really missed it. So that's something to look forward to. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to buy myself more poo bags now for sale, because I want to start saving up for the cafe now. So I've already been through Obi with a brush already. I just wanted to get it to the stage where I can start cutting. Now where I'm going to be cutting from is just right at the nape of the neck, right here. And the thing about when you're doing thinning and stuff like that, you should use a pair of scissors, obviously, and a comb, or what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Or one of these combs, which has got two lengths, small. This takes out mats as well, and he doesn't have many mats. But I'm making sure I go to the nape of the neck, not the mane, because his mane's got to be kept separate. So this is basically where I'm starting from, and I'll be using thinning scissors for this. So like I said, it's not cutting any of the length off. The length will still be there. It just makes it much easier for him to not get overheated when he's out running about. So these are the scissors I'll be using. As they get little teeth along the edge here. So like I said, it just thins the coat down so it's not so unmanageable. So first I start off with just combing a little bit of the area. You have to comb it so you can get an even cut. So get as far down as you can. And remember, if your Tibetan Terrier, your dog's like Obi, he's got wavy hair, so his hair's all over the place. So basically the idea is, make sure you've split off from the mane. And using the little teeth down. Just a little bit at a time, don't overdo it. That's it. Like I says, it will keep the length, but it will make it a lot easier for him to run about. He won't get overheated so fast. I mean, I will cut the length at some point, but not just yet. Now you can use the brush just to get all the straggly hair off. But use the comb like this. Strip a little bit off, comb it, find the next bit, go in, pull up, take it off. It looks a lot, but it's not. And also this picks up all the straggly hair as well. That's why you use the comb instead of a brush when you're doing the cutting. So find your next spot, go under, straight across, up and over, go over it with the brush, no brush, comb, sorry. See, I can feel a mat here. So when you feel a mat, just go straight for the slicker brush. So use that so you can use this to get at it. There we go, that's it. There we see. Because Obies get wavy here, so it goes all over the place. Alright. Your bum's getting a bit close to the edge of that. Do you want to come forward a bit up? That's it, hold it there. It's good when he does what he's told, but he very rarely does what he's told. It's because he's so used to the table. Somebody was saying, I wish I could get my dog to sit and do this. Remember, I mean, if you've been following the show from the very beginning, you know what he was like at first. I had to chase a little bugger everywhere. Didn't I? I had to chase you everywhere. So anyway, get back into this. Always watch scissors on the table. That's something I don't do as much as I should do. Right, so I found my next spot. This is time consuming, so take your time with it. Can you bring your head round here, baby? So basically I'm aiming for the whole of the spine tonight. That's it. And use this to get the hair out. I mean, it's not a difficult job, but I enjoy this. I enjoy doing Obi. There we go. And get it all out. It's just thinning the coat. Like I said, you're not cutting the length off, which is important. It means that he can keep his long hair for as long as he needs to. Always, when you make a cut, make sure you go over it a good few times with this little comb so you get every bit of hair. But yeah, it's starting to mount up a little bit now. I've got my own little bag here for Obi's hair. This is Obi's hair bag, which is absolutely full of Obi's hair. I'm going to make it into a pillow. There we go. Mind, don't do the mane, leave the mane. Just let it grow. And obviously, because you're thinning it out, it's much easier to comb as well. Only thing you make sure you don't do is go over the same area too much. Obviously, because the weather's getting nicer now, I'm starting to think about taking Obi, because we stay only 10 minutes from the seaside. I'm going to start swimming again, but I can't afford a swimming pool, so what I'm going to do is take Obi to the seaside. I've got my wetsuit and stuff and start swimming again. I keep getting chest infections because my health isn't that great, really. Now as you get to the bottom down here, it's a lot thinner, so you don't need to do so much, because this is the area where the hair's the thinnest, is right at the back, but it's all up here, round the shoulders, and you got to watch. pop over there in a second and say hello to everyone. Obviously, if your dog's got wavy hair, the thing you got to do is comb in the direction of the curl, and from there you can do your cut a little bit at a time, yeah? What I'm doing is I'm working from the bottom and working my way up. And always watch out for the skin, of course. So hopefully next week or by this weekend coming, I'll be out with the table. I might start in Rottingdean, work into Brighton, then maybe the week after I head out to Shoreham. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm just doing these tail, but I'm not cutting the hair. I think Obi loves his tail hair. Also, I heard that one of my dear friends, Nicole, is getting a new puppy. So, looking forward to the pictures of this little puppy coming along. I'm sure Hobnob's going to absolutely love its new brother or sister. That's it. So once you've done a good bit of cutting, what's a good idea is, here, come on. Stop walking in circles. Is to give it a good comb through. I'm only doing the back tonight, but what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to start on the sides. But when I do the sides, I'll be putting them on the frame. Tonight I'm going to leave them off the frame. Again, if you get any mats, just give them a brush and you'll get them much quicker. It doesn't matter how unmanageable your dog is when it comes to grooming. Perseverance is the thing with a dog, especially when it comes to grooming. I mean, basically, I see grooming as part of husbandry. Well, it is husbandry, but it's also what the dog's mum would do. Cleans her pups. So that's basically what this is like to him. I'm being his mama, his mummy dog. I'm being your mummy dog. And once it starts to thin out, you'll notice that you can really get the comb right through. Because as we know, Tibetan Terriers have got such thick coats. And also with all the grooming and the clapping and stuff, you're helping the skin on the dog to produce its own natural oils. So I'll do his sides next week, but I'm just making sure I've got as much as I can off the back here. And here's a bit here it can come off. Right, what did I do with the scissors? Right, so I'll work this a little bit. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, darling? Right, you need to bring your head round here a little bit, Obi. If it feels a bit too tight, just get in there with a brush, or a slicker brush, it's up to yourself. Whatever tool you prefer. Remember to get underneath, use your hand and just pull the skin, just lightly. It'll give you more contact. Right, that's the main, I'm not going to cut that. Okay, I think that's grand. You want a treat? Yeah, you wake up for that, won't you? Anyway, I'll go and say hello to everybody, okay? You want to come around the other side and say hello to them as well? Yeah? Okay, come on, say hello to everybody. Anyway, let me see who's in here tonight. Hello, Claudia. How are you? Oh. Oh. Hello, Daniel. Andrea, how are you? I watched a YouTube by a fellow who connected his clippers to a vacuum cleaner and used it. Yeah, I suppose you could do that. But what I'm trying to do with Phoebe is oh, here we go. The begging hand. Or the begging paw. There you go. I try to keep... Obi doesn't like noise, he likes quiet. And I don't mind the hair, like I says, I collect it all up anyway. But yeah, I've known people to do it, Andrea, you're quite right. Andrea Layton. Oh, hello Astrid. Nice to see you. Hello Bridget. Hello Claudia. Andrea, how are you? You found me this time. Andrea, oh, that's just 2 people watching. Okay. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting back on the street again. I've actually missed it. It has been a couple of years really since I went out like I did when I was in temporary accommodation. But what I don't realise is the property I'm in at the moment isn't a proper home because it's still classed as temporary accommodation. I didn't realise, but I can actually bid to get another place, which I might do, but I don't know if I want to stay in Brighton still or if I want to go a bit further afield like Eastbourne or Worthing. I'm not sure, but I'll keep you updated about it anyway. So anyway, this is really easy to do. It's easy to thin out the hair rather than cut the length, because I do like Obi's big hairy body, especially at night time, when it's all cold and wintry and he gets big cuddles. One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was I give Obi a raw diet, as you know. And sometimes, like the past couple of weeks, because I had so many bills coming out, I couldn't afford to actually give him his normal raw diet, minced beef or minced lamb, minced chicken. But last week I made sure I bought everything all in bulk from Asda. And whenever he gets his mince and Royal Canine mixed together, he always does this little thing. When he's finished it and he finishes the whole plate, it's the only thing he does finish. He rushes into the bedroom, jumps up in the bed and rolls on his back, kicks all his paws up in the air and starts going. I call it the victory roll. It's quite funny. It makes that really fun. And it's really loud. What I'll do is the next time I do it, I'll make sure I videotape him so you can see, because it is uber cute, isn't it? Yeah, we're getting big kisses. That's one thing I really love about Oberon, he's a kiss master. He's the master of kissing. Here you go, up here. That's it. So that doesn't take long to do the thinning, you know. And I'm always one for doing my own grooming. My friend Colin doesn't realise how much work I put into him. He's saying, oh, he needs a bath. He doesn't need a bath, he's a dog. What he needs is good grooming and home washing. But once I've done all the thinning, what I will do is I might take him to some groomers and just get him washed in there. Apparently on the old showroom road in Brighton, there's actually a groomers where you can actually hire all the equipment now, the baths and the big massive hair dryers, so you can actually hire them, but I don't know how much it is. I only noticed it when I was on the bus heading towards Shoreham. But yeah, I really like Shoreham. I love the little church. There, little big boy. Eh? How are you? There's my big boy. Yeah. So tonight I've still been keeping off with the gaming. I've been keeping myself active. I'm going to be hopefully speaking to Nanny D soon, because she, as you know, she's a lady that campaigned for more recognition for dogs, especially in the Kent Council and won. So I'm getting into campaigning mode again, which I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to being able to speak to people again. I mean, I love doing this show, but I don't speak half as much as I do out in the street. What is it? What? Handed my heart. Yeah, okay. This is all just for treats, you know. He really, really knows how to push your head off. Yeah. Sometimes you'll give these little moans like, you're brushing me too much, you're not giving me any treats. You are such a whiner, mister. Yeah. So that's a trick, that's a good way of keeping the length from the coat. Just trim it. Not trim it, sorry. Thin it. Because I can actually, it doesn't feel so bulky now. And obviously as well, because of doing it so often, it gets much easier to comb. You see, all the way through. And if we even use my normal comb, not my normal comb, where is it? Have you hidden it again? Obi's got this habit of hiding things. Ah. You know it's doing good when you can take the small comb and work it all the way through. That's what thinning does. It just makes it much more manageable. And if you want to do a little spruce up, we've got this stuff. Again, make sure none of this goes in the dog's eyes. Work it in. Oh, you smell gorgeous, Obi. That's it, you shake it up. And that's it. Ready to go. So next week what I'll be doing is I'll be working from here down to here and around the skirt area of the actual chest. Yeah, I love you too, darling. You want another treat, do you? There you go. Oops. There you go. Okay. So, thank you all for tuning in and turning up. It's really good fun doing these shows. I love doing these shows. I wish I have to get my let me get this. I have to get my Mac from my sister next week, because I want to be able to actually show you things on the screen while I'm doing the grooming, but I can do it through my Mac because for some reason I can't get the Alienware to work, the microphone and stuff. You see me getting, there you go. So anyway, thank you so for turning up your numbers. Do share the video, please, and let people know that constant canine companions are actually going on the road again. Will you stop pawing me? It's very rude. Anyway, he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't really, honestly. Anyway, I'll see you all next week. Do look out for updates, because I think on Friday I'm going to be going to Rottendean or Brighton, one of the two, to do my to do my table. So do watch out for us. Thank you all for watching, and have a good week next week, and And I will see you all again next week. Good night, God bless, take care. You going to say good night, Obi? You say good night. Good night.